In this week's Fantasy by the People, we're having a special edition because it's a special week. It's Thanksgiving, and it's the best holiday of the season, folks. Why? Because it combines two of the best things in the world, and it's two F words, football and food. Hope you didn't mess up on that one. Anyways, yeah, so we asked you a two-part question. Number one, we asked you what is your favorite dish to eat on Thanksgiving? And number two, who is your favorite sleeper pick for the 3-game Thanksgiving Day slate? You guys had some great responses, although you did have some terrible food takes. I literally cannot wait to get into this one. Let's get rolling. This next one comes in from @CR Bizarre, and he just said enchiladas. Dude, I mean, enchiladas aren't even in the top 5 Mexican foods, much less is it something you should be eating on Thanksgiving. If you're gonna do the whole like, I'm lonely on Thanksgiving thing, you at least gotta eat like Chinese or something. Come on, next. This next one comes in from @J_Buzzkirk. He says his favorite pie is boysenberry pie. It's his favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving. And really, actually, he kind of contends that any pie is good as long as there's an absurd amount of ice cream on top. Favorite sleeper pick is with Kerryon Johnson's availability. He says Theo Riddick should get his first score of the season. I love the Theo Riddick call here. 55 routes run over the last 2 games. That is 4th most in the NFL. Great sleeper call. I think you could pick up Theo Riddick off waiver wires and start him in this game, no problem. But I do have a bit of a problem with your pie take. I'm gonna confess something to you guys right now. I'm just not a big pie guy. And if it's gonna be a pie thing, it's gonna have to be a chocolate pie. Because look, I'm just a chocolate snob, all right? That's just where I'm at, okay?
You're not a pie guy? Like no apple pie?
I mean, I'll eat it. I just don't think it's one of my favorite things.
Pecan pie?
I don't.
Cherry pie?
Are you gonna keep this in there?
Probably.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm just not that big of a pie guy. If I'm gonna have a dessert, I would prefer it to be, if it's gonna be a dessert, it's gotta be a sweet dessert.
What about like on Thanksgiving Day? Like that's like National Pie Day almost.
No, it's Thanksgiving. National Pie Day is March 14th. This guy right here, he gets me, @EatAtArby's, said his favorite dish to eat, sprouts. His sleeper pick, sprouts. I love it. Brussels sprouts all day. I mean, shoot, I'm definitely eating Brussels sprouts on Thanksgiving, and if I'm not, then I'm pretty pissed off. And they are a great sleeper pick for your favorite Thanksgiving dish. For your fantasy team, who cares? Next. This one comes in from @ND_Joyce. They say, hands down, favorite dish is apple pie, no question. I think apple pie is probably the superior of the pies. I mean, I think pecan pie is a better pie. But again, just not that big of a pie guy. His sleeper pick is Ito Smith, and I actually think this is a pretty bad sleeper pick. Look, it is a high-scoring game, that's great, but he has 8 touches in back-to-back games. That's a pretty thin margin for error. You're gonna be living dangerously while you're eating those leftover turkey sandwiches on the late game on Thanksgiving if you play Ito Smith. Next. This one comes in from @MadJournalist, and he says Green Bay casserole is his favorite dish, and Michael Gallup is his sleeper pick all day a day. He wrote that, I didn't say that. Look, Michael Gallup did get 3 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown the last time Dallas played Washington. That's nice, but he has 6, 3, and 5 targets in the 3 games since they acquired Amari Cooper. It's a reasonable sleeper pick, but this game should be pretty low scoring. And let me just drop this hot take right now on my way out of here. I think Green Bay casserole is like the most overrated dish on Thanksgiving. This one comes in from @WellGuessWhat, which is a cute Twitter handle. His favorite thing to eat is smoked turkey. His sleeper pick is Dak. You're batting 500 here because I don't really think Dak is that great of a sleeper pick, but I do think smoking your turkey is the best way to eat the troublesome bird. I guess you could deep fry it too, but I just came back from New Orleans this past weekend and I don't even want to think about anything deep fried for like the next year. So smoke your turkey, but I don't know about this Dak Prescott thing. Next. This one, and this is a good one. This one comes in from @MVR I don't know, that one's tough. Just a lot of letters. The guy with a lot of letters thinks that Trey Quinn versus the Dallas Cowboys is a great sleeper pick. And of course, the best part of Thanksgiving besides the football is, and he's got this great gif of a sweet potato casserole. So let's talk about the Trey Quinn thing first. 36 routes last week. That was 3rd most on the team. He was a very productive sleeper receiver. I like this pick. If you're playing DFS in Thanksgiving, you're gonna wanna think about Trey Quinn. It's a nice little sleeper pick. The sweet potato casserole though, look, I'm a big sweet potato guy, but I like my sweet potatoes roasted. I like them sliced up and put in a hash, but I don't like all this marshmallow shit on my sweet potatoes. Give me a savory, salty sweet potato. It don't need to be any more sweet. It's kind of offensive to me. Okay, this next one comes in from @Gaberino4, and they just say tacos with this gif of this taco. What are you people doing? It's Thanksgiving. Eat the correct food. I love tacos. I would eat tacos literally every other day of the year. All 364 days, other than Thanksgiving, I'd eat tacos. But come on, please stay on subject. Fantasy by the people. What do the people know? Next. And this last one comes in from @TBellstri, Tony Bellestri. Prime Rib and Anthony Miller. Okay, I like the Anthony Miller call. He's going to be going against a weak slot corner in Nevin Lawson, and he has touchdowns in back-to-back games. But real quick here, folks, let's talk for a second. Prime Rib, nobody suggested ham. I love ham. If you think I'm a bad person for liking ham on Thanksgiving, well then just unfollow me. @MattHarmon_BYB. Go ahead and block me now, because not enough people like ham. And the people who disrespect ham, I like ham. I grew up picking at the ham before every Thanksgiving meal, and you haters can't say anything about it. And that is going to be it for this edition of Fantasy by the People. I'm sorry for getting so hot and bothered over the ham, but I'm just getting excited for Thanksgiving. Getting excited for all the great food, for a great slate of games. Make sure you are enjoying the games by playing daily fantasy football on Yahoo, where you can just, smash with all these great sleeper picks in your lineup and feel so smart as you're winning money while you're eating all this tasty food.